and show it to more people who might be interested. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start a new game, even though I have one there, and I'm just going to check with Mike that you can hear the game audio. Okay. So very apropos, one of the first things I can show you is this new settings menu. We have a few options here. There'll probably be more to come, but now there's more graphical checkboxes to turn certain features of the game off if you think some of the guidance features that we'll be showing are a little too pushy. You can turn on and off VSync. You can turn on and off the full screen mode. I'm going to keep it in full screen for now. You can turn the volume, and then at any time you can change the difficulty here. So moderate we might rename because I think it's been a little tougher for people than we anticipated. So that might be hard and casual. But right now I'm just setting it to casual. Most of the changes we made are in casual, so that's why I'm sticking with that. All right. So another change we made here is that there's some plants planted from the get-go. Just help you get started, save a little stamina. So I'm going to go ahead and water these to start. And I'm going to go over here, refill my bucket. Alright, so one thing you might also notice is that for casual mode, the stamina has been reduced for a bunch of things. So watering is one of them. This costs 1 now. It used to cost 2. And so people who were looking for a little bit less of a challenge were having a bit of trouble keeping their stamina up. So that's one of the changes that we made. Another change we made is that the hunger rate is now slower for both siblings, which again should help people not have to scramble so much if they do want to play casual mode and want to play through the story more. Another stamina reduction is climbing. Show you later. So Shane's leaving. He's telling you not to get into trouble, and of course we're not going to listen. Alright. So another thing that we changed in one of the menus here is the Homestead Tab is a little more graphically designed. Now you have the upgrades sort of outlined here more graphically. It adds up your stats here. I apologize if you can hear my dog snoring. She's a hound. Anyway. So this adds up your total, so you can just reference it really easily there. The tools you have, and then as you'll see a little later, these will get filled in when I have them. We've also added a few things to game tips. Right now we currently only have the 2 here because we have to unlock them by playing, but we've added this section talking about pushing through somebody you get stuck on, a critter or a person. Alright, so I'm going to head over here. The Forge minigame is much slower now for casual mode. This will help people catch these because it's slower. And then I'm not going to talk to Hamlet the Owl quite yet because I'm going to show you something that has to do with her. But you can see now there are these different building materials that you can collect and find all throughout the world. if you'd like to, if you're one of the players that like to go into all the corners and find things, well, hey, it's your lucky day because now you can find things. And the things that the building materials do is one of these items is that you can make as a mortar and pestle, which is a kitchen upgrade. It's a new tool. So it will go here, and then you'll get more recipes unlocked. When next we find a rock. Let's see. So I'm just going to go over here because there's one other thing. So now Anya's talking about this roaring sound she's heard. It's a little bit of a hint and a warning about climbing up. I'm just going to pick up these rocks just because I like to. It's a fun swiping sound. And let's pick up these blueberries. They're actually huckleberries. Correction. Very unthematic of me. Okay, so then these have also been turned white because people kept thinking they were the dandelions that some of the recipes call for, and they are not the dandelions. They are currently just background decoration. So then I'll show you. Another thing is here, if you walk over here, this conversation, or this, I guess she's talking to herself, so self-conversation, has been changed to add a pan up to kind of show the rock she's talking about, which has been helpful. All right, I'm gonna head back. All right, and Shane got his hair, which is nice. Thanks, broski. All right, so I'm gonna go to sleep. This is also new. This is just a little summary of the stats that were gained or lost overnight. Currently, they're the same unless one sibling has a stat drain. So, for example, if Shane went to sleep starving, he would be losing health, whereas Anya would not. Alright, so then we're going to head back out here. Water some crops. And I'm going to, oh yes, I'm going to talk to Shane. All right, so this is the same getting conversation. I'll just go at it at a pace that's reasonable to read in case folks want to read it again. I actually think the little bits of voice acting are also new. If you heard that. So I'm going to talk to him again. So this conversation is to sort of orient players in the first day and give a little nudge of guidance about what they should be doing the first few days. And I try to wrap it in a convincing narrative to not break the immersion. And this is the same farming explanation. It just comes up in a different conversation now. So, last thing is I talk to him one more time.
Anya.
And then I get a rope. And the rope is for the butte you saw earlier. Oh, and one more detail about the butte to share. So another thing we heard is that people were having difficulty like figuring out which ledges you could climb and which you couldn't. So we introduced this new graphical asset where the cliffs are gray and the climbable ledges are the old ledges. They've all been reoriented to be easier to see where you can climb. I'm going to waste stamina. If I was really playing, I wouldn't be playing like this, but so now it's a little clearer where to go, at least in the beginning of the room. Also, Anya now has this explanation of the stats and statuses triggered when she gets to 40 stamina. I will let you all play that in the game yourself and read through the text, but this is just a sort of explanation for people to confirm mostly what they can figure out on their own, but it's just nice to have the reference, I think. And so here there's sort of this Y, and you have the two choices of running around here and putting that rope on. And then this is dead end over here. Dead end. Some hucks. Bam, 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 bam. Get some limestone. Spice it up. And then sort of the other, there's this choke point here that sort of routes you that way, which I'm not going to go that way just yet for reasons. Click, no. Yeah, oh. Feeling dandy. Alright, so then I'm just going to go to sleep. I should have got another rock. Then I could show you. Oh, I did get another rock. Yes. Alright, so here I go. And now I can make this mortar and pestle. And, I mean, I plan to do this all along, you guys. So I added that to the kitchen. And now it is here in our Homestead tab. And then if I scurry on over to the cooking pot, you'll see that these new recipes are unlocked, like this flour and then also this jam. And since I, plucked those hucks, now I can make some jam. And what is a better mid-afternoon snack than an entire bowl of jam? So here we go. Alright. Sleeping. I think that coyote sound is new too. Alright. So then going to water. What are you doing? Water. Okay. So I'm just gonna run over here. Yeah. Okay, so they're not here yet. So another thing is that the Laughing Crow, the Indian trader, would sometimes spawn when Anya was in the room, and then they get stuck on each other. So he does not appear anymore when you're in the room. And then Elise was already here. Hey, what's up? And there's more treasures. Rock. Okay. So they're here now. Hey, what's up, guys? This conversation is the same. I'm just going to go through it a little quickly. If you want to go through it slowly, go download the demo. They're talking. She's kind of creepily standing beside him, and he's aggressively ignoring her. But yeah, let's just keep going with it. So now... Oh, so much backstory that you can just dive into when you download the demo and play it for yourself. Yeah, so he now trades ropes. And the ropes are helpful in that they make the shortcuts you saw earlier, of which there are now 3, so that you can sort of build a shortcut highway up the butte. Alright, so we're heading back. Click. Alright, so here we are. How many do you get? Oh, yeah, buddy. I like how those just add up as if they're appearing and you didn't do anything to get them. It's magical. Oh, which reminds me, I didn't show this, but you start now with 12 potatoes and 5 coffees on casual mode, which is sort of a nice runway to help players have a little buffer when they're figuring things out. It seems to be the right mix of the right amount that they need help with, so that's been pretty good. I need more rocks. Okay. So I'm actually gonna go to bed now because I want to show this. So these self-conversations will happen every 3 days, and what they do is sort of nudge you towards sort of the next thing you're supposed to be doing. We didn't want any sort of like a quest log or any sort of a to-do list because we wanted the player to have autonomy and sort of feel like they were taking it at their own pace, and just that the game was emerging to them as they played it. But playtesters were saying they were having trouble finding the next thing to do. So this is sort of our solution, and it's worked pretty well in playtests. So I'm pretty happy with it. So she's just saying you gotta go talk to Hamlet, the owl. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and head over to her. Oh, a mushroom, and I friggin' missed it. What? So I'm gonna climb up here. Hey, what's good? This is the same conversation as well, so I'm just gonna go a little quickly through this. Again, if you would like to read these and all of their stunning backstory hints, go ahead and download it off Steam and play yourself. Here's the tips. Okay. Where are them rocks at? Okay, well, I'm not going that way. So I actually am gonna kill this rabbit because I have to go to a few of these rooms because there is a random event that I would like to show. Okay, so these rooms have changed a lot. They used to be procedurally generated, which means they were random. And that did not afford a lot of level design. So these are, there's a set of predetermined rooms and they are served randomly, but each one is more hands-on designed than just procedurally generated. Which is really helpful for the fighting, which I will show later on. So I'm gonna just scurry on over. I got this dead rodent, which needs to become lunch. That wasn't. There we go. Dead rodent. And I'm gonna make Hello Lime and have margaritas. And then I'm going to make that yet. So I'm gonna get meaty with some stew. Alright. And I'm skimming over a lot of this pretty quickly because I covered it in the last stream and this is more just the updates. Again, go ahead and play it. I will also mention that I did put a walkthrough in the Steam community hub. The game is sort of meant to be figured out on your own, but if you're really stuck, which I don't think you will be because we play tested it and people are no longer getting confused about that, but if you have just serious FOMO about the optimal use of your days, you can also look at that. Okay. I'm grabbing these because I'm going to show something. Got 5. I haven't fed Shane this whole game. I guess the meaty stew is for him. Ah, yeah, boy. Oh yeah, did you guys see that? Oh damn. Yeah, I got every one. I should add Steam achievements so that I can get one. So he's still gone doing his Shane biz. Just gonna wait for him and water in the meantime. Plant some. Oh, there you are. Have a nice day, bro. I had a nice day running around like a friggin' Dalmatian. Okay, so, oh, where's the stew? Oh well, here you go, eat this. I made this instead. Okay. And I'm just gonna eat sad potatoes. Sad potatoes for a sad girl. Alright. I like to think that Anya serving a bowl of jelly is not because of their survival situation, but rather because that's what she would like to eat. I don't need any of this now. Oh, if you're curious, if you try to eat when your stomach is full, it blocks you. So don't be wasteful. Alright, here I am again. Move, Shane, get out the way. Alright. Y'all remember that stupid song? Alright. And then I'm going to sleep again, actually. Again, I'm just kind of going through this quickly to show the changes more than anything. Alright, so this fine creature has new sounds and animations. Like that, and like this. And I'm not going to tell you how to do the puzzle, because it's a puzzle. Wink. But hopefully those sounds are a bit of a hint. We have had people figure it out in playtests, so it's possible. And it's a good thing that happens when you figure it out. So don't be scared. Okay, so here's another plot hint. Actually, that's what they're called in the code. Doesn't really make sense out loud, but that's what we're calling them. So she's just saying that roar sound we heard earlier, go and investigate that. It's just sort of like a bumper to say, hey, go over there. I see me rolling in barley. Come on. Alright, so here we are. So I'm going to go up there again. First, I'm going to try to show you the thing that happens when hunting. So to go see Hammy again. She's going to tell me where them rabbits at. Oh, I almost missed 2 in a row. The shame, the humiliation. What? I missed that one. Okay. Hey guys, what's up? Alright, where are you, you little son of a gun? There you are. Alright, here we go. And here's the other thing. Luckily, I'm just going to show you. So this is a mysterious pile of rocks. Oh my god, that guy again. And what is that? Dang. So that's a little treasure, like a little treasure cache, from which you may obtain treasures. In this context, we are defining treasures as random flotsam in the desert. Yeah, mulchy, mulchy, mulch. Right. There's a streamer that played this earlier and he turned off all the sound. It was sad for me. Okay, so let's pop back in this. Actually, let's make this, and then apply bed, and so then we have this upgrade, which happened before, but now it also shows up here. Doesn't that look cozy, guys? Don't you want to buy some land in the desolate deserts and just build a stick house and cuddle up in your fur blanket? I mean, I do. But, and so Shane brought me coffee, which I believe he already did. The small change is that when he brings you something, it animates down into your inventory. And then also when he brings you boiled meat, when he makes it for you, then it just says explicitly that it's meat because people were looking for the rabbit corpse in here. But he did not bring you, he boiled it. It's helpful like that. And so it shows for a second, so you can kind of see what he gave you also. Right. And then... Okay, so I'm going to head over to the butte to show the next items. Yep, because we have to fight. Come on, brother. Oh, mushroom. Dang. Okay, so I'm gonna climb up the rope. Yeah, delicious. Another change is that the huckleberries grow back much faster for casual mode. So if you come back and visit these more often, then they will produce fruit, which you may make into more bowls of dinner jelly. Alright, so we're in and we're running. Oh! So the way that it checks the target hasn't been changed. We realized from playtesters that it was not checking at the right moment, so it was difficult to run away from it in time before it stomped. So that's been fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, sometimes you move a function and you think it's all good, and then bam, it makes the stomp check happen too soon. It's a little insider coding talk for all the hungry fans out there. So yeah, there's more rocks and treasures right here. Pro players will be able to snatch these without getting all the way up there. Just a little tip. That one, apparently you can't snatch it. Okay, and then I want to go over here. It's gonna show something else. Come on, brother. Run, run.
Anya.
Gonna give your poor mother, brother, father a heart attack. Okay, so there's these two other rocks now that you can tie ropes to if you trade blankets with the Indian traders. And I think I said this last time we streamed too, but the link to their the cultural center for that group of Native Americans is in the link on this video if you'd like to check them out. They have a very cool museum that we... Oh yeah, and now you can only talk to him when you face him. Yes. They have a very cool museum that is run by the tribe in Pendleton that we visited. And you can see more information about that on their website. Also, it's like a day or two, the day after, or the day after Indigenous Peoples Day. So, all the more reason. Oh, Jesus! Oh, jeez, Rick! Alright, so, yeah, these rooms have been redesigned to afford, like, more movement and dodging. So, like, I can go lure it over here. If you're fighting with your sibling, you can use the bushes to sort of kite it around. We'll see more of those in a minute. Okay. I'm gonna go to sleep because I only have 5 stamina. I'm gonna go to sleep alone. Get out of here. In my luxurious fur blanket. This scene was also in the previous version. So again, I'm just gonna go through this somewhat quickly. Feel free to play the demo and carefully read through that. Top-notch writing. You know, I'm impartial, so. What else was I doing? I was gonna show. I need more lime. Yeah, so if you head over to Shane, you can also now ask him to upgrade the house. We need 10 stone and 5 lime. We do have the stone, but we're a little low on lime time, so let's go look for some more. Alright. Lime. I need to be in the limelight. Let's see. Should be somewhere. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Oh, geez, Rick. There we go. Coffee solves everything. And they have like hella chicory too. So, nothing to see here, folks. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Looking for lime. Looking for lime in all the wrong places. That was my beagle making snorty sounds all of the time. Oh, I can go down my rope. Rope sounds. Is there one in here too that I just completely... No, I got those. But look! More hooks to pluck. Alright. Oh no. Yeah, no. Right. Lime it up. Lime it up, lime it up. Alright, so now I have the stuff, but Shane insists on having his own life. So I'm just gonna make jelly until the cows come home. Until the brother-shaped cows. I'm just gonna cook. Yeah, meats too. You eat it in front of Shane. That's what you get for leaving me here alone. I'm gonna make this flour for reasons that will become clear post-haste. I'm gonna go and try to get ambushed again just to show the fighting room one more time. Spore blast. Probably all can't hear me when I whisper. Okay, so yeah, the rooms are sort of set up to have like environmental advantages. So like, for example, I can hide in here. If you can get in there without him attacking you, then you kind of have it in the bag, but it's a little bit difficult to get in here. And he can still come after you, and then you're toast. So if you get in here, stay in here. Alright. So now I'm going to eat his organs as punishment. Yeah, that's what that is. Whoa, hey, what? I just killed you. Yeah, you can get ambushed and whatnot. So, I'm trying to sneak in here. Yeah, so you can use the environment more. Oh, I'm getting a amount of stamina. Get back there, you can just kind of hurl volleys at him. Or you can run around the trees as well. That's more your style. So you can kind of kite or hide. There's a few more strategies available now. Bam. Okay. I don't think it was coffee. I think they were chicory roots. Alright. Okay. Oh yeah, so he's home now. Hey brother. Let's build that chimney. So now we have this we have this chimney here on the outside and on the inside, and now the house is a bit rearranged. Look at Shane. Those feet aren't burning in the fire anymore. So now you can make bread. With that bread, you can make a jam sandwich, which is heckin' sweet, guys. It's at the top of the tech tree, though, so you gotta work for it. I'm gonna eat one. Midnight snack. Alright, so time to go to bed at like 2 in the morning. So that's, again, one of those plot hints that is kind of nudging you in the direction forward. So now I gotta die to show you the next thing in the game. Alright, so how should I die? I'm just gonna climb up the hill over and over again. Maybe I'll let this thing stomp me. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna kill it. Maybe not. I'm just gonna climb up and down this till I die so that you can see the new dying based things. Ow! Up and down and up. Suicide by ledge climbing. Alright, here we go. It's gonna be sweet. Oh, Anya, come on. She was so young. Alright, so I'm collapsing, and then I'm coming back from my collapse. So this little self-conversation is new. She's talking about the red horse and the bottle in her bag. So here it is. So this recovers 2 wounds if you eat it immediately, or you could also choose to bring it on around, fix them on up into meadowsweet seeds. Oh, and another thing you'll notice, if you die on casual mode, you get set back to 80 and filled stats, so then you have the satiation bonus. So the theory being, if you're in a death spiral and you're on casual mode, it's basically a restart. It helps you dig your way out instead of wearing you down some more. So that's the wrong spell. All right, we're just gonna pop these bad boys forward with some sick magic. Oh. Alright. Oh, well, my other thing isn't done, but can't leave these cuties on their own. Alright, Shane's leaving. He doesn't care that you're doing plant magic. Alright, so meadowsweet. So I picked this meadowsweet, and now I would recover 6 wounds for investing in that. But I can cook with it and make meadowsweet jam. So this is a new item here. And that recovers 20 wounds, so that, if you go through all that and you have all the upgrades, you can just negate that wound entirely and it's gone now. So that's a little tech tree that you can climb to sort of get out of that wound situation, and that's new version. Okay, so that is the majority of the changes. There's a lot of other little code changes that would be really boring to go through, so we're not going to go through. They're not very visual. Just want to say thank you to everybody who played the earliest versions and gave feedback and for our rounds of testing, and you helped us make the game way more fun and easy to grasp than it was. And, you know, go forth and get dusty by downloading this game and playing it for yourselves. There's a ton more dialogue and a couple more magic things to discover, but this is sort of the quality of life and